Hello my friends, and welcome back to Wintermute, playthrough of the story mode on the Long Dark. My name is Sprocket. Currently, we're at the woodcutters camp, I think that's what they call this, near the clear cut in Mystery Lake. And we've just wandered into this cabin. Outside we've got our meat that we dropped from killing the deer and harvesting it. We do have some wolves outside I gotta be careful of. And we're going to go ahead and jump right in today with looting this cabin. There are a couple other buildings nearby we can loot. But my main goal for this episode, guys, we do want to get to the Carter Hydro Dam. I think we've accomplished quite a bit. If we look at our goals here, main goal, of course, is to help the wounded trapper. We do have some side quests here. Looks like we need to make some reishi tea, old man's beard, and rosehip tea. I forget about those, so I got to do that. We're still waiting to snare a rabbit. I put out a snare, but it just hasn't caught anything yet. And then we're working through the survival school lessons. So there are some caches we need to find. We already found one of them. And there's one more closer to the trapper's cabin that we'll check out. But otherwise, guys, we are progressing quite nicely. I'm happy with the way this is going. And I got to tell you, I normally...
Hope I can still eat this.
So I record multiple episodes. I have a open world playthrough of this game that I'm recording, and then this story mode that we are recording. And normally I alternate between the two, but I am just so excited to get to the Carter Hydro Dam that I am recording almost back to back this episode.
I can use this
right after the previous episode that I just uploaded today. Because I'm just excited. The Carter Dam is just such a cool place, and I have a feeling there's going to be some cool story elements that go along with that. So I'm kind of excited to see how that all plays through. Okay, I've got some wood here. I am heavy now, so I'll probably end up dropping it, but I'm just going to grab what I can here.
This stuff will come in handy.
Thermal underwear, 89%. I believe we already have 2 blue ones. Yes, 83. Okay, we'll put on these. These ones are nicer. Nice, clean pair of underwear. We're going to drop these ones. I don't think we are hurting for cloth. So I'm going to check our inventory here. Let's see, is that... Okay, so we got leather. 7 pieces of cloth. Yeah, absolutely. I'm not hurting for cloth. So, did I pick up those socks? 97, 53. Okay, we're going to drop these. I pretty much can afford to be really picky lately. Although, in the last episode, I made a huge mistake. Walked right into a wolf. I thought, honestly guys, I was not doing that on purpose. I thought that having the flare in my hand like that is kind of like when you have no afflictions and you can kind of run at a wolf that's angry at you. I thought it would just scare it away, but obviously it didn't. It attacked me, and then I just stood there like a dummy because I wasn't standing there. I was holding the mouse button down because I have an auto clicker in the settings. In fact, I'm going to do that right now. We're going to go to the settings. Let's go to options, controls, and then let's see. Okay, I found the option right here. Struggle input type. So here it says quick tapping. So we've got to just tap really quickly. On my open world survival, I have it set to press and hold. And I didn't realize that the controls didn't actually transfer to this game mode. So I was pressing and holding when I should have been quickly tapping. Anyway, we are going to save that, and that could save our life now. So let's get back to our game. That could have saved my life, I think. All right, we got trail boots. Now the boots I have are really good. Let me just compare these. We got these worn mountaineering boots. We got them from Lily, I believe.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
I believe Lily is the one who gave us these. So these are warmer, and they weigh the same. So we're gonna keep these. I wonder if we'll even find better boots than these. They're pretty cool, and they got the yellow laces. Nice job, Lily. Good style points. Okay.
Too much stuff to carry.
Yeah, I don't want to hear you complain anymore, Will. So I'm gonna drop some stuff. I really don't want to hear him sit and complain. Scrap metal. Let's just drop these. I don't know why I'm carrying scrap metal. Let's see our wood situation. I probably need that. I don't need that. I do need to craft some more old man's beard and cook some teas. That was one of the assignments. This is looking good. It's nice we got the 2 stems if we need that. As far as clothing goes, I do need to repair some of these. I think some of it was damaged by the wolf. I didn't need that, did I? No, we're good. Okay. So clothing is good. Wow. Those gloves got damaged. Let's switch to wearing these, I guess. The work gloves. Until I can fix these up. Or you know what? Let's just fix them up. Action, repair. These are going to be warmer than those work gloves. Just need to keep them in good shape. There we go. And our head wrap. Ooh. It seems like lately, in the last episode, after the wolf attack, I was starting to get cold. So I think my clothing has degraded enough that it's actually kind of making me cold now. So I got to keep an eye on that. Ooh, 65% on the boots. Let's repair these. I really like these boots. Nice. Okay. That's probably good for now. We are still a little bit on the heavy side. I suppose I could eat something. Let's eat some beans. On this game setting, you don't level up by cooking. So normally I would want to cook these beans and get the benefit of cooking. But it doesn't really matter right now. Okay, sun is setting. So let's get a drink. I may as well go to sleep. Let's sleep for 12 hours. We'll get some fresh daylight. You know, before I do that, let me just make sure there's nothing else to craft. Okay, we're good there. Clothing. We do have a little bit of daylight, so I may as well take care of this. What is below or close to 75%? So that is below 75%. Okay, the last rays of the sun are going down. We did manage to fix that. Nice. Okay, now I'm going to go to sleep for 12 hours. Get a drink. We'll get a fresh start in the morning and head to the Carter Dam. I don't know if we'll find any beds in there, so I want to make sure we are well rested before we go there. Okay, let's see what the day looks like. It is a little bit on the chilly side. In the bottom left corner, you can see my little temperature circle. It has one little arrow going down, so our clothing repairs have made a big difference. I don't know if there's any wolves in this area, so I'm going to get a flare out. Grab these. Okay, what do we have here? Got some wood. Got another pot. Let's go check this other building. Okay, what kind of loot do we have here? Probably nothing we need. Unless there's like rifle bullets or flare, distress pistol shells. Ooh, lantern.
That'll come in handy.
I already have a lantern. I think we have a good lantern actually. So we'll leave that. I see some coffee there. Might as well take it. We can bring it back to the camp office. Got some fuel. 2.27 liters. Wow. A ski jacket. Ooh, that might actually be really good. Let me see what we have currently. Urban parka. No, we're going to keep our Mackenzie's parka.
Too heavy.
For style points. Mackenzie's parka is dang cool. And it's got the logo of the Jackrabbit airplane company on the back. So we're going to keep that. We'll drop the ski jacket. That's about it for here. I don't really need the fuel, but I wonder if it's going to get dark inside the dam. It'll be kind of nice to have this. If it gets dark in the dam, we're going to use our lantern, and having that extra fuel is going to go a long way to searching and looting the entire dam. Okay, here's the last trailer we haven't looted yet. Oh, it's locked. Requires logging camp trailer key. So we actually have a few places we need to check back with. There's this door here, and then at the there was a fire lookout tower that had a lockbox. So I'm kind of on the lookout for some of these extra items. Okay, we've got a trek ahead of us, and I know there's going to be wolves. You know what? Let's just get our rifle. Got plenty of rounds for the rifle. I mostly just want to scare the wolves. I'm not really interested in killing them. Would be nice if they would just leave me alone, actually. I can't really blame them. Okay, there's something up ahead. Might be a wolf, right? Straight ahead. Can't quite see what it is yet. Is that a wolf? It's a rock. Those are my favorite kind of predators. Oh. I don't want to shoot you, Wolfie. It's always hard to line those up. Because they zigzag, those wolves. Yeah, maybe I should just light a torch. We've got so many matches. I hate to kill the wildlife. They're just doing their job, right? They're hungry. It's not like they're Aurora wolves. Oh, we got a beautiful buck right there. We're not hurting for meat or anything, so we're gonna let him do his thing. All right, I'm gonna light a torch because I hate to kill the wildlife unless I have to.
I'd better find some water.
Do you need a drink? Let's get you a drink. We'll take care of you. Okay, so I need to go that way. But I'm going to head to the road. Or the road. By the road, I mean the train tracks. Kind of feels like a road, doesn't it? Head to the train tracks. We'll follow these along. Oh, we got a caboose here. May as well check out the caboose. There might be something good in there. Maybe a key? Or a note? I would prefer not to have any more of my clothing damaged by being attacked. That'd be really good if I could make that happen. Okay, let's see. We got a dead guy with a flare. Tinder plug. I might need that.
This'll come in handy.
I'll take the bullets and the water. I don't need the pants. Accelerant. Yeah. Take a piece of cloth. And I think we're good. Okay, well, as long as the wind doesn't pick up, we can maintain this torch. And it should give us some protection as we're traveling. Be nice not to have to shoot anything again. I want to see, I don't think I have the revolver. Do I? No, I don't have the revolver. Ooh, I'm going to drop this. We'll drop these extra cans. Wow, I got a bunch of them. Okay, extra sewing kits. I got lots of extra loot we don't need. When we get to the trailers up here, I'll drop off some of the items. I want to be lightweight as we go into the Carter Dam. So we have plenty of carrying capacity, depending on what we find. kind of gloomy weather this morning. Makes me think maybe there's a blizzard on the way. Okay, torch is almost out. Hey, Wolfie, I don't want to hurt you. We're just going to keep walking. Train bridge. Oh, he's coming. Guess he hasn't had breakfast yet. Okay, I want to loot this truck, but I don't want to give that wolf a chance to trap me in here. So instead, I'm going to loot the little trailers first.
This place has seen better days.
So if we come in here, maybe he'll break off his attack.
Could end up being useful.
Don't need that. I do have a bed in here. More matches. Don't need the matches. I will take them. I'm going to drop them where I can see them, but I don't think we need them. Decent running shoes. Light nylon shoes designed to feel weightless. Better than running around barefoot, but not much. Nice. We're going to leave those. I'll take the flare. I'll take the book. It's nice to have them all. You know, if we drop loot, it's nice to have them all visible or in a container.
I need to drop something.
Yeah. And I tend to leave items in the other trailer. The one next to this one. So we'll walk over there and drop all this. Let me just make sure I'm not missing anything. Okay. Let's get down low just in case the wolf is out there. I don't see the wolf. Oh, he's walking away. Yeah, he broke off his attack. Where is he coming towards us? I can't tell. Let's open the hood, climb inside, have a look around. Maybe there's keys in here.
I could use this.
Don't need those. Okay, torch is slowly burning out. Or quickly burning out, I should say. Let's check this other trailer. Are you coming back? Yeah, he saw me again. Okay. You know what? I'm just going to let it burn out. We have so many matches. Briar House Winter Crew warning. And we got a key. Carter Hydro staging area gate key. Okay. Key for the gate and the fence surrounding the Carter Hydro Dam staging area. Sounds important. 2. Briar House Winter teams regarding Carter Dam reminder. We know some of you like to hang out in the dam during your breaks and off hours, but the whole facility is still a no-go. The place is falling apart and unsafe to enter, especially the lower dam. If you need another reason, our insurance won't kick in if you hurt yourself in there. You'll be on your own. Crew 17 Foreman. All right, thank you, Crew 17 Foreman. Thanks for the key. Okay. Let's have a look around under the beds, on the beds, in the lockers.
I can always use more food.
No, thank you. Yes, I will take those. Worn thick wool sweater.
Should be good.
That actually could be really warm. I'll have to see what we have on. Rifle cartridges. Alright, what are we currently wearing as far as sweaters? So this weighs 0.25. That weighs 0.5. The warmth is probably warmer, but you know what? I'm not going to take it. I'd prefer to be a little bit lightweight, and a little bit of cold is fine. I'm sure the boots we have are probably better than those. Go ahead and drink a soda. Why not?
What have we here?
More matches and sewing kit. Man, we are spoiled for that. And flares. Okay, we're going to use the container up here. Was there a container? I guess the desk. We'll use the desk. I'm going to get rid of some of these matches and things. 44 matches. We can drop 20 of them. We can transfer these books. I'll keep one lighter fluid. That's okay. Those are looking good. You know what? We're not hurting for water. I'm going to transfer all these pills. Clothing is good. I just like to go through category by category and see what we can drop. Let's sort by condition. We can get rid of these beans. The soups. The rest of this is probably okay. We got an MRE. I don't think you ever get sick from MREs. So that's looking pretty good. Okay. Now, I picked up some coffee. There we go. There's the coffee. And then, man, I got so many flares. And sewing kits for days. Okay, that's looking pretty good. We will take the lighter fluid, or the jerry can. And I'll probably drop it at the entrance. I want to make sure I have enough lighter fluid to search the entire dam. Okay, I'm going to get a torch out just in case our wolf friend is waiting for us. Not sure where he ran off to. No trespassing. Carter hydro emergency. Well, we actually have a key. Oh my gosh. Shut the gate. Shut the gate. Shut the gate. Oh my gosh, dude. That would be incredibly scary.
Unfinished business with the bear, he said.
I think that bear has a unfinished business with us.
My fingers feel numb.
So I don't blame him for freezing up there. You know, he just stood there and watched that bear. I'd probably do the same thing. Incredibly creepy. Okay, so we're having more and more encounters with this bear. I don't think there's going to be wolves in this area, but I will get a torch out just in case. That hunger in my stomach kind of made me jump. Thought that was a wolf growling. Okay, let's check these tubes. Sometimes there can be loot in these pipes. Okay. It's kind of a mess here. I guess they use this for spare parts. New location discovered. Carter Hydro Dam. It's getting chilly. Is there anything back here? Oh, we've got a blizzard. So we're pretty much going to be stuck in the dam, I think. So we can't really travel with a blizzard. Alright, let's get inside. I don't know what to expect. Let's see what happens.
Hello? Anyone here? This place looks like it's been empty for a while. Wow,
This place is falling apart. I've got loose wires on the ground. I just have to be so careful of those. If there's an aurora, those can get energized. Okay, we've got a full lantern. Nice. We're going to need this to help us with looting. We've got a little bit of lag going on here. Let me see what I can drop. I want to be as light as possible. I am going to drop that. Every little bit helps. Let's drop these. I don't think I'll be making a fire. If I do, we've got the coal. Drop the book. And we've already gone through most of this, so I think everything else should be okay. Drop maybe some soup or something. I don't know. Just trying to get lightweight. Also, you know, I could eat. That might be a good idea. We can carry the weight in our stomach. And then I don't have to count it as one of my backpack weight items. I really should be eating the canned food first, if I'd been paying attention. That tends to be the heavier per calorie. Alright, wait a minute. We need that. Looting is so much better if you have a light source. It just goes so much easier. Okay, we got another wool toque. I think... Is this better? We're going to keep Mackenzie's toque. Let's drop this. Mackenzie's toque is cool. It's kind of a unique item in the game. That and his jacket.
That'll come in handy.
Nope. It's not. Any lock boxes that are open? No. Gotta punch in for work. Got another lantern. That's actually really considerate of them. 0.95 liters. I think we're going to be okay with what we have. What I do want are keys.
This'll come in handy.
Nope. I'm actually not going to take it. I will take the cloth. I don't know. Coffee's not that heavy, is it? There's one right there. Let's see how heavy it is. 0.05. Oh, that's not heavy. Alright, we're going to take it all. It's that dehydrated stuff. Just add water, right? Restricted area. Authorized employees only. So we got the admin office, turbine room, control room, and rest room. Don't mix those up. You don't want to... Well, you get it. Alright, let's check here.
Seems like the quakes did some damage here. Must be what the old guy meant about unstable.
So we got some kind of little workshop here. That's cool.
Wonder if this is any good to eat.
Got a little workbench. Probably do some preventative maintenance and repair work here. That preventative maintenance is really important. If you got a big facility like this, you just have scheduled check things. You gotta make sure you take care of those every day. It really prevents the big breakdowns from happening. Follow the schedule. Use good equipment. Use the right lubricants for the right job. All that stuff, you know. I have respect for these guys that do this kind of work. Okay, let's check over here. We got some stairs going down. No trespassing. Turbine room. Hard hat area. I will try to keep an eye out for a hard hat.
I could use this.
Nope. Don't need it. Yes. Nope. Take the flare shells. Yeah. No. We'll take the milk. We're not taking the bandage. Control room. Oh. So I have to keep an eye out for the...
Looks like this thing isn't opening unless I can get the power working again.
Okay.
But that's a problem for later. I have to get those radio parts.
Focus on the radio parts. And then later we'll open the control room. Got it. There's some doors that don't open. Oh, that's the elevator. Okay. Got some mittens.
I think I can use this.
No. Oh, we got a note. Okay. Carter Hydro Jam. Safety and shutdown notice. That's a big one, guys. All right, here we go. I'm sure this will come as no surprise to you, but ever since seismic activity on the island has become such an issue, it's been almost impossible to run the Carter Dam profitably. Besides that, the recent eco-activism, or let's call it what it is, terrorism, has introduced new risks that have brought plant and worker safety into question. Therefore, I'm sad to report that after years of trying to modernize Carter Dam, and after the failed attempts of its original creator, the eponymous Richard Carter, it's finally time for me to also admit defeat, as he did those decades ago. No ambition of mine justifies putting your lives in danger. All workers will be transported out as soon as we can guarantee your safety. In the meantime, please keep an eye out for any suspicious activity around the dam. The so-called forest talkers are still active in the area. Thank you for your dedication to the cause. Yours truly, Robert Clark, CEO, Carter Hydro Energy. So it sounds like there's a rift between the dam workers and the eco-friendly, what do they call them? The forest talkers. Interesting. All right, we'll take it. We got a candy bar.
Wonder if this is any good to eat.
Somebody's password. You know, they really should hide those. Don't leave your passwords on post-it notes on your desk, guys. Don't leave it under your keyboard. Don't leave it on the side of your drawer right here.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Nope, I don't need them. Herbal tea. Boy, we needed that in the last episode, didn't we? Beef jerky. That herbal tea is OP. OP herbal tea. Overpowered. Where have I not been yet? I've been over here. I think we need to drop down the stairs now. Seems like we've been everywhere. Oh, the restrooms. Does anybody need to go? Let's make our way over there.
Is it food or...
Alright, crackers. Those are really good. I do like the crackers in this game. Old CRT. Oh, yeah, this was worth coming over. I do love these travel brochure, travel posters. Got the Mystery Lake. So beautiful. We were just out there, right, fishing. Last episode. Caught a couple bass. And then Coastal Highway. So those are ocean fish right there. The seagulls. Nice.
That'll come in handy.
Wool scarf. We're going to leave it. Nope. We don't need a bandage. Okay. I kind of think there's a worker that just is still in here. He just locked the door. He's riding out the apocalypse in the restroom. He probably sneaks out occasionally, but he's pretty shy. We're just going to leave him in there. He's like the quiet guy from The Office with the stapler. I think that's him. He doesn't know it's safe to come out yet. Alright, how much water do we have? We're doing good for water and soda. We're not going to drink the toilet water today. Whoa.
What
Okay,
the-
hello. Will, it's a dead guy. This is like the first dead guy you've ever come across. Admin office key. Key to the administration office at Carter Hydro Energy. Okay. And a note. Forest Talker Dam note. It's a damn note. Phil. Jackson's seen some wolves around the area, and last week Emily said she thought she saw a bear skulking around the camp. I'm not convinced it isn't those Briar House thugs trying to scare us off, but just in case, keep this flare gun handy. It's the closest thing we have to a firearm, John. Oh, that's too bad. So what was his name? Phil? Phil, I'm sorry, buddy. Wow, okay. We don't need another distress pistol, but I will take these shells. I really should use those more often. You know what? I will take it and drop it.
I might need to defend myself.
Yeah, I will take it and drop it. Might not be bad to have a backup. Don't need the newsprint. Okay. How are we looking? Have we shaved lately? Alright, let's, oh, by the way, does anybody need to go? Last call. We're gonna head downstairs now. Alright, let's go. Oh, I missed this the first time. We got more soda. Orange is my favorite. We're gonna go for orange. And may as well drink a grape. Top it off. We got some stairs. Okay, let's go. Let's figure out this stair situation here before we go to the other one. We'll go up first. If memory serves me, on the survival playthrough, you cannot go on the top level. I think it's locked. Yeah, top level is always locked. Can't go out this way. So let's try the next level. So are these the offices? Can we open these? Spare computer parts. Could build ourselves a gaming PC.
Could end up being useful.
No thanks. No, thank you. Okay, I'm gonna, to do this systematically, I'll do the middle after I do the outside. Let's go around the outside first, check everywhere, and then we'll check the middle area.
Wonder if this is any good to eat.
Okay. Oh, we got another note. A crumpled note. The penmanship on this note suggests the author was in a hurry. I left it in the cave. Head back out from the dam. Follow the river. Look for a cave near the clearing with a hunter's blind. Man, he was in a hurry. New objective. Find the cloth. Find the cache in Alan's cave in Mystery Lake. Okay. Alan's cave, you say?
Aid station. That sounds like what the trapper needs.
Oh, okay. Requires a station medical locker key, but we have a key. It looks like... Where is it? It looks like this. This is our key, right here. We've got a key. See? It works on this one.
I could use this.
Simple tools. I'll take them. I don't know if we need those. I'm trying to think if we've found tools before now. I'm not going to take the sports vest. Okay, we'll do the center part last. I will check over here though. So there's another master key right there. What is this? Ooh, radio parts. That's what we came for, guys. Hold on. What? Can I take these? I guess we got the part we needed.
Something's
More
gotta
matches. Oops. Just trying to turn the radio on. Okay, let's check the drawer. Bandage. No, thank you. I will take the revolver shell. We haven't found a revolver yet. Okay, elevators are out of order. Let's check these. Okay, we should have a key to this door, right? Hello? Alright, let's see what do they have in the office. I hope they have a key to the medical box.
This'll come in handy.
More herbal tea. Oh, we got a safe. Nice. Alright, let me check back here. We'll check this desk.
Hope I can still eat this.
I'm gonna leave the cloth. More bullets. Don't need the tinder plug. No shoes.
What have we here?
Don't need any of that. Some old DOS games. That's shareware. It's just shareware. Okay, let's check back here.
That'll come in handy.
My goodness, there's a lot of herbal tea. Nope, don't need it. Don't need the stone. I do want to open the safe. If I see a key and a note. Okay, let's grab this key. Aid station medical locker key. Nice. It's kind of in the shadows, hard to see there. Let's take this elevator maintenance note. Carter Hydro Dam maintenance ticket. The elevator is acting up again. We've checked the mechanics and they seem fine. Must be something glitchy in the electrical system. Keep an eye on it. It's really the only way to the turbine room. If the elevator gets stuck, it'll be a long walk before you can get back into the control room. Okay. Let's try the safe. $52. I wonder if I can just go backwards. Yeah, I can. Okay, 52. $52.3. $52.3. Come on. Oh, there we go. Got it.
I think I can use this.
Cash. Nope, we don't need the cash. Don't need more cash. We will take the flare shell and the bullets. Ooh, emergency stim. That was worth it. Okay, I need to refill this lantern. So, where are you, lantern? There you go. Actions, refuel. Even while it's lit, we're going to refuel it. What could go wrong? Nice. Got a steady, bright flame now. Okay, I am kind of worried that I'm I'm worried about these parts here. Hopefully we've got all we need.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
100% pry bar. It's probably better than what we have. We have an 88%. We'll drop the 88% master key. Alright, let's, oh, we gotta check the center, right?
Excellent.
We'll take the soda. I will take those for the leather. Alright, let's see what we have here with the medical locker. Carter Hydro Medical Supplies. Dusty case holding medical supplies for the Carter Hydro First Aid Station. Looks like it hasn't been touched in a while.
Industrial strength antibiotics and very strong painkillers.
Yeah, that should help.
Dangerous. You can get hooked on this stuff. Let's hope we don't need it.
It's not for you, Will. It's for the guy. New objective. Get medical supplies back to the old trapper before he dies. Ooh. It sounds like a time quest. So naturally, I'm going to stop to loot. And we got that big bear outside.
Could end up being useful.
Ooh, nice. Okay. Got that big bear outside we have to deal with. We haven't gone downstairs yet. So this is the level we started on. And this is locked. Nothing back there. There was one more area where we needed to go down. Where was that? Was that over here? No, that's where we started. I think it's over here. Let's see what's down here. You see what I mean by creepy though, right? Like, this place is falling apart. It's like dripping water and smell of rust. This is like urban exploration. Right, these guys who sneak into places where they're not supposed to be. Kind of feels like that. Like, we're not supposed to be here. What happened here?
This'll come in handy.
We'll take the bullets. I'm not taking the hoodie. Water main, shut off valve. Keep clear at all times. It's locked. And blocked. Okay. Well, at some point we're going to have to come back, it looks like, and get that, get the electricity working here, maybe? Yeah, for this door right here. I do like watching videos of people going into cool places like this. Urban exploration, they call it, or short for, Urbex is what they call it for short. Okay, we have made it through the dam. A little bit heavy. Sounds like we still have a blizzard, and it is late. So we're going to get out Wilson. Wilson is the name of our bedroll. Got to make sure we put it where there are not going to be any electrical wires. I don't want to sleep on electrical wires. That would be very bad. Looks like we're well. We've got plenty of food, so I just need to drink. We're going to sleep out this blizzard. Travel in the morning. We'll sleep for 12 hours. See where that... can we go 13? No. Let's go for 12 hours. See if we can get well rested. Okay, let's get a drink. We'll sleep for just a couple more hours. I'll drink some soda. Got way too much soda. Drink some of the lemon lime stuff. It's gone all flat. It just tastes like lemon lime water. Okay. Oh, we're lightweight now. That's good. And we're not thirsty. Okay. We could eat something maybe. Are we hungry? Let's eat a candy bar, granola bar. Okay, we're gonna sleep for 2 hours. Let's just see if we can get the sun to come up a little bit more. Okay, always remember to pick up your bedroll. I do have that problem. Okay, I don't think I need any of this stuff that we dropped. I can't really see it though. Let me get out my lantern. So it's mostly just wood, and we got a lighter fluid. I'll pick up the lighter fluid.
I'm gonna have to leave something behind.
Accelerant. The rest we can leave, I think. Alright, let's go.
I'd better check in on that old trapper.
Yeah, we do need to hurry. Let's get the gun with the distress pistol flare thing. Got 22 rounds. I think I'm going to bring this jerry can full of fluid with us to the camp office. We'll drop a bunch of things there. It's kind of the central location. And then we'll head to the trapper. And hopefully the bear is not here. Oh, that wolf is a problem, isn't he? No! Oh no! Alright, that went so much better than the last time we got attacked. Did you hear the clicky clicks there? Oh my gosh. Alright. Let's check our condition here. I do have blood loss. Let's get bandage. Clicky click as I point my distress pistol at the wolf. What else is wrong with me? Anything? Infection risk. Alright, we're going to use Old Man's Beard. Stop the infection. And then... Oh man, that is so funny. Alright. We did have one loaded. We had one loaded. It brought out the one that wasn't loaded. I thought I had done that, guys. I thought I had loaded. Look at this right here. We had a distress pistol that was loaded, but it defaulted to this one. Okay, you are bad news, buddy. You just got us attacked by a wolf. Thank you for that. Man. Alright, well, I wonder if he damaged our clothing. I hope not. Our jacket's okay. That's the most important thing. That's like the Indiana Jones's hat, right? Our jacket is it's coming with us for this adventure, if I can help it. As far as condition goes, let's look here. Those were we're not worried about those. Okay, everything else looks okay. I think the wolf just bit us. Man, that kind of sucked. And this wind is right in my face as well. I'm not liking that. Huh. Just seeing if I can drop anything, because it got so much food. Oh well, let's just go. Oh wait, what was that? Water? No, we're good. Alright. Okay, well, I didn't know the game would do us dirty like that. When we get our distress pistol out. Maybe, you know what? Maybe that was my fault. Maybe I just selected. I'd have to go back and watch, but maybe I just grabbed the wrong revolver, and that was my fault. That's probably what it is. Okay, this wind is right in my face. I'm gonna try to hug the wall here if I can get over there. It's like the game knows we're trying to get to the trapper, so they're like, okay, well, we can blow wind in your face. Let's see how you like that. But if we can stay sheltered from the wind by the wall, Yeah, already that's so much better. You can travel quickly this way. Just hug the wall. Well, a little bit of unintended excitement there. So we faced off with a wolf with an empty revolver. Well, it's not the revolver, the distress pistol. Let's just hug the wall. Hopefully we can get to the trapper in time. I think Will's kind of hoping that we don't make it in time, because he seemed awfully excited about those painkillers. I know he's got an alcohol problem. I wonder if he's just kind of susceptible, I think, to those kinds of things. Okay, I could do a little bit of running. You know what else could help? Do I have any coffee? Yeah, let's just drink a coffee. And we can do a little bit of jogging. Hey, we got a wolf. I don't want to mess with you, wolf. Should we just shoot him from here? Alright, wolf, come on. Okay, I did reload it. I made sure that I just reloaded it, so we should be good there. They are keeping us well supplied with these flare shells for the distress pistol. So normally I would be very conservative with these. But yeah, they just keep giving us more, so may as well use them. I'm kind of like that player that plays through the whole game conservatively, and then you get to the end boss, and you have like so much loot you don't even know what to do with. You finish the game, and you've got all these really cool upgrades and potions and spells and things that you've been saving because you knew you might need them, but you just hung on to them, and then the game ends, and you're like, oh, okay. So you kind of make it harder on yourself than it needs to be, just trying to hoard, and that's kind of how I play, unfortunately. So trying to do a little better at that. Try to use some of these good equipment items. Okay, old trapper guy, we're gonna make a detour here and drop off some of this loot back at the camp office. And by the way, guys, where do we find... We still have those cabins that have locks, you know? Somehow I've got to find the keys to those. It may not be necessary, though. It's probably just some silly loot that we don't even need. Okay, feels good to be back at the camp office. We're going to drop some of the items we don't need, such as the jerry can. Let's refill this really quick, though. Okay, we're going to drop the jerry can. Instantly, we are lightweight. Simple tools. I'm going to check upstairs. If I have tools, they're probably going to be here in the drawer already. Or on the top. Right here. Do I already have tools? I don't have tools yet. Okay, so we're going to transfer... maybe I'll just keep them. I kind of wonder if I need them at the trapper's cabin. Alright, extra bedroll. You know what? Let's put this in the drawer. Let's put these both in the drawer. And then the extra pants. Ooh, they're better than what we're wearing. I wonder if they got damaged. Okay, we'll transfer those. Let's go systematically through. We got extra matches we don't need. Medical. I will take the stims. Kind of hate to lose those. Clothing, let's transfer those. Shoes are at 99%. That's awesome. Got lots of food. I don't need all these herbal teas. Wait, these are in better condition than the ones I have. So let me transfer the low condition ones. Oh, I want that. Let's transfer you. Then we'll keep the rest. We'll leave some coffee here. And we'll take some to the trapper. He'd probably appreciate that. We don't... we'll transfer that. Okay, I'll take some of the lantern fuel we can take with us. I don't need 42 rifle rounds. Transfer 10 of them. And I think everything else is good. So we'll take the tools with us. Drink a coffee and go see the trapper. Where's our coffee? I'll drink one of these. All right. Okay, hopefully there's no wild animals out and about. Alright guys, well, if you've made it this far into the video, thank you so much. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. We have looted and explored just the beginnings of the Carter Hydroelectric Dam. Next episode, we are going to try to make our way to the trapper, get him the medicine he needs. And then who knows what's going to happen next as the story unfolds in Wintermute. Guys, thanks so much for coming along with me. If you haven't already, please press the like button. It really helps out the channel. Hopefully you're already subscribed. But most importantly, I do hope to catch you in the next episode. Take care.